Hi, everyone. My name is Benjamin Waldo, and we have another episode of the UF DPM Meet the Student sessions. Today, our guest is Craig Frey. Craig, could you start us off by telling us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I grew up outside of Baltimore, Maryland, and kind of in suburbia. Didn't really have any interest in agriculture growing up. My grandparents had a farm, but didn't spend a whole lot of time up there. I studied mechanical engineering for undergrad, and it was through that my interest in agriculture began. Um, I spent a little bit of time in Burkina Faso, West Africa, and just seeing the need for um, technologies or techniques to be able to improve production and nutrition in a community that didn't have a lot of capital inputs is what drew me to agriculture. And then I got to spend some time in Southwest Florida in at a place called Echo, learning about agricultural development, and that's where my passion for agriculture and food production began.
Can you share some of your favorite aspects of the DPM program?
Yeah, I really enjoyed basically everything about the DPM program. I loved having the opportunity to get a foundation in all the different disciplines that we get to. I really enjoyed through that getting to build relationships with faculty in all these different disciplines. And that has really been beneficial in my time serving through an internship in North Florida, as well as through my current position in Southwest Florida.
Were you involved in any extracurricular activities as your time as a DPM student?
My extracurricular activities were fairly limited. It was mostly involved in the DPM student organization, some of the activities that we had. Part of that is because of having a family. My wife and I have three kids, and now more recently a fourth. And so obviously that took a lot of my time during my DPM program outside of schooling. And so it was nice to be able to have that flexibility to not feel like I was pressured into doing a whole lot while still at least being able to engage with the DPM students.
Have you participated in any internships or research as your time as a DPM student?
Yeah, so I started out as a master's student as I joined the DPM program. And so I got to have experience doing research in the horticultural sciences department. And the great thing about my research is that it happened to be quite multidisciplinary. So I got to do things with nematode assessments, to disease assessments, um, as well as some soil things. And so it was really helpful. And with that, I was needed to connect with a lot of different faculty through the DPM program to be able to do that well. So I really enjoyed that research side of things. I think that really prepared me well for now working with the growers in South Florida. And also my internship, I got to work at a baby leaf farm. It was baby leaf spinach, arugula, and lettuce in North Florida. It was a high tunnel farm, and I really enjoyed one getting to just be on a farm on a regular basis, getting to serve them. They were a new company who came recently from Italy, and because of some different things, they didn't really have a head grower at that time that had a lot of experience. So I really got to work with the staff there and help them with some issues that they had to really get them into a great place production wise. And um, yeah, I really enjoyed working with them and being able to connect them to a lot of the different researchers in North Florida through UF and IFAS. I definitely put all of my DPM skills to use through that internship. I think that really gave me a lot of confidence, getting to work and help manage a 125-acre farm of baby leaf production. Gave me a lot of confidence in engaging the commercial sector as opposed to working more just with small scale growers like my master's research was focused on.
In regards to your new job, could you tell us a little bit about how you got there and how you think the DPM programs help prepare you for your new position?
I am the Hendry County Extension Director, as well as a multi-county commercial horticultural extension agent. So I have 5 counties in Southwest Florida, and um, I part of obtaining this position was, and even having an interest in applying for this position was because of my time in the DPM program. We, as one of our classes, we came down to Southwest Florida, got to meet the guy who was previously in this position, and basically go around and meet a lot of the growers, and just hear all day from him about agriculture in Southwest Florida. And so my experience in Southwest Florida, that's where my interest and passion in agriculture began. And so the thought of being able to come back here and serve in this way was something that excited me. Getting to meet some of the growers really excited me. Um, and and then, yeah, being able to use the DPM program, I think definitely prepared me for this on the agricultural side of things, giving me a really good base to be able to build off of. I mean, the growers down here are all large commercial growers, and many of them have been doing it for multiple generations. They have a whole lot of knowledge that I get to learn from. I think going through the DPM program gives me a base to be able to build off of that. Doing any other program, I would have, been a lot more limited just having a horticulture degree or just having an entomology degree. Um, so DPM program was definitely a huge benefit for this. I also, in between undergrad and graduate school, I had spent some time overseas, as well as doing some extension type work with small scale growers. I also worked at Whole Foods for about 6 years and got to eventually spend some time in management there, and just grew a lot as a leader. And so that definitely led into me being able to fit into this county extension director role as well.
To finish up, do you have any advice for new or prospective DPM students how to make the most out of their DPM experience?
The thing that I would stress the most is, one, is the DPM program by far will prepare you for multidisciplinary work more than any other degree that's out there. And more quality students we have coming through here continue to build our reputation for that. It's known really well in Florida, and it's beginning to be known elsewhere as well. And the other thing for just being a student, I think my advice would be just to take advantage of the opportunities that you have. There's a whole lot of resources at UF, and there's different types of trainings going on all the time. Um, Through my master's, working with my advisor, I ended up getting to spend a little bit of time in Taiwan. We were going around visiting growers there and nurseries there. And so that was, yeah, a huge blessing, and being able to just expand my understanding of how agriculture works around the world. So I think being able to, yeah, just take advantage of all those different things, take advantage of those relationships with those different faculty members, with your um, different advisors. I think, yeah, all of my different committee members have all been a part of my time with my internship, being able to serve that farm. I've connected just about all of them with that farm, and I know will continue to benefit my work down here as I continue to learn from that faculty and draw on their wisdom and knowledge over the years to serve the growers here. So, yeah, that's what I think that'll be the biggest thing, is just taking advantage of those things, taking advantage of those relationships, being able to learn from them and use them to serve your stakeholders.
Well, thank you very much, Craig. I really appreciate you taking the time to zoom in with us and share this information today.
Happy to do so.
And that's all we have for today. Thank you for taking the time to watch our UF DPM Meet the Students session. See you next time.